Exotic Sub Dad, welcome back. This very gloomy morning in New Jersey we're having today is probably the worst lighting possible for this review, but I recorded it yesterday, did not record the audio. I digress. Crack Purple, guys. This is a pre-workout that has been reformulated lately. Previously, it used to have the 120 milligrams of DMAA, notoriously known as the first and best crack product, in my opinion. I think that's the general conception of Crack Purple as well. So they have a new version now. This new version does not have the 120 milligrams DMAA labeled on the front of the container. They have replaced it with geranium extract. As always, I'll put up the nutrition label over here. And I'll tell you guys, I got a sample from Ruesco. I'll link them in my info. You guys can check them out. I was very pessimistic. I was extremely, very low expectations, if for lack of a better word, because I figured, what's happening with Dark Labs? They really had to modify the formula after it was already such a spectacular pre-workout, the best DMAA pre-workout in the 2022s, 2021s. I was expecting a very low performance pre-workout. Something I expected from Dark Labs. Dark Labs is a company that I put up there and really respect in terms of their formulations, their pre-workouts. They hit the mark every single time, and they source their ingredients extremely well. Everything is efficient. Probably the best company there is in terms of exotic, high-stim, illicit pre-workouts. And when I saw this label change, I actually thought they're about to pull Redcon 1, and we all know what happened to that company. That company went down the toilet. So I mixed my 2 scoops. So, of course, with Crack Purple, it's 2 scoops for the full dose. You can also 1 scoop it. I did 2 scoops, mixed it in my shaker, and I'm already thinking, it's about 4:45 in the morning. I'm already thinking this is going to be interesting. It's going to be a very mediocre experience. That's what I was thinking. I drank about 3/4 of it, expecting that I would not feel anything. Once I drank about 3/4, I had just reached the gym. And as you guys know, with Crack OG, did not feel anything. Crack Barbarian did not feel anything. And those have significantly more caffeine. But I arrived at the gym after consuming 3/4 of my shaker, which had the 2 scoops of crack mixed with water. And I started feeling this buzzing sensation. It's not your regular caffeine buzz. It's more so something that it's what reminded me of initially when I used to take Crack Purple. It's this buzzing, focused type of sensation where you're almost about to be ripped out of this reality. You're about to be ripped out of the workout and you're about to watch yourself in third person workout. That's the best way I can explain it. In any case, I was very shocked as I started doing cardio. I still had 1/4 of my pre-workout left. And at this point, I just decided to slam the rest of it. Typically, I start off with calisthenics, but today that focus hit me like a brick wall. The focus, the energy, it far succeeded any other crack product. I'm talking about Barbarian, OG, you name it, even Primal. It exceeded the experience on Primal. A very simple label. I then just went on a massacre of weights, was doing back, and it was the most out of this world experience I've had in a long time. If I were to put it plainly, this is what the original DMAA crack pre-workout felt like. Honestly, in my opinion, at least the way that it impacted my body, that's the experience I had. I was not expecting it to feel like that. I was expecting a very underwhelming performance, and this thing checked off every box. Not sure if this geranium extract is much different than the DMAA. I believe it's a more natural form. Call me the pre-workout prophet because I can confidently say that this beats every other crack product they have right now on their line. I'm talking about everything except Undead King, which I have not tried yet. This is just an experience far beyond anything that I have probably taken in the past 1 to 2 years. Anything that I've ran in terms of high stim pre-workouts, this thing took the cake. And I forgot about how Crack Purple used to hit when I had the original version with the DMAA labeling back in 2022. And this brought back a lot of memories. It was a very nostalgic workout. I did the front lever with the green band around my hips, which is significantly harder than doing it on the feet. Held that for about 4 to 5 seconds, which was a PR. I also did assisted muscle ups. I believe I did 3 to 4, and then of course was supersetting those with pull-ups, PR. And I also was able to hold my assisted planche and do planche push-ups, the max reps I've ever done in my life. So that should give you a sense about the efficacy of this new Crack Purple. Yeah, I'll tell you straight up that geranium extract is not too different from the original DMAA. That's my experience, folks. And of course, like with any pre-workout, this may impact you completely differently. So I caveat my entire review with the fact that pre-workouts impact everyone differently. Barbarian did 0 for me. OG did minimal for me. And for what's on the label, the performance was inane, underwhelming, disappointing. So with all the transgressions that I've had with crack products lately, Crack Purple, thanks for bringing it back. And I shall be purchasing a tub of this Crack Purple with the geranium extract. That's it for me, guys. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. I hope you found that helpful. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.